Hello students, welcome to EduRev. Have you wondered what the latest RBI report and policy moves reveal about the health and direction of Indian banking? In the next few minutes, you'll get a clear, exam-ready tour of the RBI's trend and progress of banking in India for FY 2024-25 and the most important related policy news. We'll meet key players like the RBI, DICGC, the new Payment Regulatory Board, and major banks and agencies shaping payments and credit. Let's begin with the headline numbers from the RBI report, and I will point out what they mean for financial stability and policy. First, ATM infrastructure. Total ATMs stood at 251,057 as on 31st March 2025, down from 253,417 earlier. Private sector bank ATMs numbered 77,117, while public sector bank ATMs were 133,544, a distribution worth noting. At the same time, bank branches grew by 2.8% to 1.64 lakh, signaling a deliberate branch expansion alongside ATM rationalization. Think of this as a rebalancing between physical presence and network efficiency, which has implications for access and operational costs. Next, the 2000 rupee note update. The withdrawal was announced on 19 May 2023 when 2000 rupee notes in circulation were valued at 3.56 lakh crores. By 31st December 2025, just 5,669 crore rupees remained, meaning 98.41% of the notes have been returned, though the note remains legal tender. This high return rate reduces currency risk for the system, while the continued legal tender status provides a predictable transition window for users. Now, deposit insurance under DICGC. Insured deposits by value were 41.5% as of March 2025, while 97.6% of accounts are insured. The maximum insurance per depositor remains 5 lakh rupees, and the corporation has been in existence since 1961. The premium charged is 12 paise per 100 rupees. Total deposits were about 241.08 lakh crore. Insured deposits 100.12 lakh crore and 1,982 banks are covered. For aspirants, the contrast between the high share of insured accounts and the lower insured value is critical. Many small accounts are covered, but a large portion of total value sits beyond the insurance cap. Turning to payments governance, the Payment Regulatory Board held its first meeting in Mumbai and is chaired by RBI Governor Sanjay Malhotra. Formed by amending the Payment and Settlement Act 2007, it became effective on 9th May 2025, replacing the BPSS. The PRB has 6 members, 3 from the RBI and 3 from the Government of India, signaling a shared regulatory responsibility for payments. That structural change matters because payment systems are central to both financial inclusion and systemic risk management. Now let's walk through the day's major news highlights that interact with these themes. RBI reappointed Kaizad Bhanu as Deputy MD of HDFC Bank for a 3-year term, a continuity move at India's largest private bank. At Zomato's parent company, Eternal, Dipinder Goyal will step back to Vice Chairman from 1st February 2026, while Albinder Singh Dhillon becomes CEO. Bharat Steel 2026 was held at Bharat Mandapam, New Delhi, with government targets of 300 million tons by 2030 and 500 million tons by 2047. Sampan, the system for accounting and management of pension, has been integrated with DigiLocker so pensioners can access pension certificates, PPOs, Form 16 and gratuity orders digitally. Atal Pension Yojana has been extended till FY 2030-31. Launched on 9th May 2015, it covers ages 18 to 40, offers pensions of 1,000 rupees to 5,000 rupees starting at age 60 and is regulated by PFRDA. Subscribers to APY stood at 8.66 crore as of 19 January 2026, underscoring the scheme's scale and social security reach. The cabinet approved 5,000 crore rupees of equity support to SBI for MSME credit to be disbursed in phases across FY 2025-26 to FY 2027-28. Canara Bank partnered with NPCI's Bheem Services Limited to integrate UPI into Canara AI One Pay, becoming the first bank to implement the NBSL plugin-based UPI solution. RBI approved Pioneer India as a payment aggregator, reflecting ongoing regulation and expansion of digital payment intermediaries. JP Morgan received IFSCA approval to open a unit in Gujarat's Gift City through its London-based JP Morgan Securities arm, a sign of increasing global financial activity in India. Punjab launched Operation Prahar to dismantle gangster networks, deploying 2,000 teams and 12,000 personnel, and also opened the first dog sanctuary in Ludhiana. The Indian Navy's first training squadron arrived at Belawan, Indonesia, including INS Tir, INS Shardul, INS Sujata, and INS Sharthi, a routine but important diplomatic and naval exercise. Astronaut Sunita Williams retired from NASA after over 27 years, 608 days in space, and 62 hours of spacewalks, a notable moment in space career histories. Saina Nehwal announced retirement from competitive badminton, remembered for the 2012 Olympic bronze as India's first badminton Olympic medal. BCCI signed a 270 crore rupees 3-year sponsorship deal with Google's Gemini starting IPL 2026. Another example of big tech entering sports sponsorships. A new book, Amrit Ka Pyala, Ram Janmabhoomi, Challenge and Response, by Surendra Kumar Pachauri, was released by Vice President C.P. Radhakrishnan. Now for the analytical takeaway relevant to UPSC preparation. First, the combination of fewer ATMs and more branches suggests a strategic redeployment of physical infrastructure rather than withdrawal of services. Second, the near complete return of 2,000 rupee notes reduces overnight currency risk, but the note remaining legal tender reflects careful policy sequencing. Third, DICGC data highlight a core policy tension: high account coverage but limited value protection, pointing to potential reforms in deposit protection for large depositors. Fourth, the PRB's formation centralizes payments regulation and could improve oversight of fast-growing fintech and systemically important payment service providers. Fifth, targeted fiscal support to SBI and the APY extension reflect continuity in MSME and social security priorities, which have direct implications for growth and inclusiveness. Finally, approvals for global banks and payment aggregators show India's policy balance between opening markets and strengthening regulation. Quick recap: ATMs down to 251,057, branches up to 1.64 lakh, 2,000 rupee return at 98.41%, DICGC ensures 41.5% by value and 97.6% of accounts, and PRB is now operational. These numbers tell a consistent story: an evolving banking system that is managing currency transitions, deepening branches, expanding digital governance, and protecting small depositors. Thank you for listening so attentively. You've just covered the policy, numbers, and implications that matter for exams and analysis alike. If you'd like a crisp note sheet or a one-page mind map of the script, visit EduRev for downloadable resources and past papers. Stay curious, keep revising, and join EduRev for more exam-focused explainers and daily updates. Good luck with your preparation, and see you in the next lesson.